Hey, what's up? Quick question. Who are you? Who am I? Let's start with another question. What are you? So, what are we? We are an emergent property of the universe. Emergent because we're the byproduct of a long-ass process that began with fundamental particles, which in turn gave way to molecules, which in turn gave way to chemistry, which in turn eventually gave way to biology, and then if you add a spoonful of millennia, sprinkled in with some random mutation, you eventually get complex organisms with a capacity of self-contemplation. Don't ask me why. Let's call this objective emergence, because up to this point, we're dealing with objective reality. Consequently, there's another set of emergent phenomena which we shall call subjective. These include things such as society, morality, politics, religion, economy. You get the idea. Here is where we can begin to find the who to our first question.
What?
No!
Without our consent or previous consultation, we are expelled into life. We don't get to choose the family, genetics, culture, or religion that we're born into. However, these things have a direct and profound impact onto who we are and ultimately who we become. But I'm not gonna get into determinism and free will in this particular video. We're given a name under which we begin to construct an identity. We begin to develop an ego. We adopt a sense of fashion, find books and music that inspire us. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Foster ambitions and values. We effectively create a character to the movie of our lives. See how poetic I can be, I know. I will not get into the complex psychology behind the vital illusion of character. However, I do want to emphasize that it is an illusion. And it's one that we often get too invested in. And that, my darlings, is where the trouble begins. There are various romantic notions that get instilled in us at a young age regarding our careers, what it means to be successful, what it means to be a good lover, a true man or woman, what it means to have lived a fulfilling life. Excuse me, says who? A lot of these ideas can be quite toxic. Remember, society works by having a large number of humans agreeing on and believing in certain myths or stories, as Yuval Noah Harari explains in his wonderful book, Sapiens. Stories such as the story of morality, society, of nations, of economy. But these are not analogous to objective reality, therefore are subject to error and constant modifications. In other words, they are imaginary. Mind you, the fact that they're imaginary does not deprive them of the very real effects and consequences they can have, such as racism, sexism, classism, slavery, witch hunting, destruction of ecosystems, mass extinction of species, climate change, war, etc. When we become absorbed by the ego, our attention is driven further into conflicting abstractions and away from the present moment. Once we become aware of this illusion, then perhaps we have a greater chance at being able to look at the human condition with a greater sense of clarity. Friends, you motherfucker. We live in an amazingly perplexing and beautiful universe. Not just that, but we have the unique quality, the unique gift of being able to be aware of such a fact. Yeah, reality can get weird, and at times a bit scary. I just think it would be a shame to go through life in autopilot. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you here next time. Goodbye.